This is the result of my Spring Boot web app. For my final project, I created a web application with various databases, including one-to-one, one-to-many, many-to-many. I utilized JPA for Java app, DB mapping, Swagger for the AP design and documentation, and MySQL Workbench for DB modeling, or just MySQL in the end. The development was done using a Spring Boot in Eclipse IDE for efficient API development with the application running on port 8080, and this is how I access my application while trying it. And back to the code. I run my application and it's working well. Some errors are shown because right now there's something wrong with MySQL Workbench specifically. But when you go to Swagger, I had to post this. As you can see, I was able to put all my schemas, group, instrument, and student with all the tables. And I had to enter the information first, group, then instrument, and then student. I tried this already. It didn't want to take too much time, but I got response of 201 to enter instrument violin. I also got code 201 when I enter the student, I'm in the musical group, and the same with the student. Let me see. So I have my responses positive for all these. Yeah. So that's it. Let me show you the code. I'm going to probably should just rerun this just so you see it running. I run from this main method. From here, but since I run it, I should stop it and restart it. All right, and then I go here and I will refresh this and everything's still showing there. I'm going to close all this just so you see the order of my stuff. But I put all the CRUD operations in my method, and now I'm going to explain the code. To make this, I made a main package where I put the main method to run the application, and there's all the annotations I did using the Spring Boot libraries. And I have for layers the controller, the model or entity, the repository, this is the JPA part, and the service. And all exceptions were handled in separately using these other files. For the model here, I have my 3 instruments. For the repository, 1 for each. And for the service, I needed for each one to a service where all the methods would go there, and the implementation pretty much is how I get everything. Okay. I have my source file with my resources. This is how I connect to the database in the configuration file. Let me see if this opens. The flyway configuration file. There it is. And I have my migrations where I have my original script, and I have some information I've used to populate my data. Maybe I should open this with a text editor. And the same here with I guess I have to do this like open again. Open with text editor. And there is information I used to populate, and this is a flyway. I'm going to open again with a text editor. This obviously most important was my POM file, because this is how I configure all the libraries I need to get from the internet. This is probably a repeat version, but I'm not going to delete it because sometimes things get messed up. But overall, I'm very happy with my work, and thank you for listening. And my GitHub repository is here. Spring Boot Java web app. All right, how you can download and try it. Goodbye.